Coronavirus cases and death rates throughout Europe continue to surge despite the reimposition of lockdowns throughout the continent.
Elsewhere, daily reported COVID-19 infections in the U.S. have hit another all-time high. Daniel Rowell has more.
The UK has become the fifth country in the world to record more than 50,000 coronavirus-related deaths. The grim milestone was passed on Wednesday after 595 more fatalities were reported in a 24-hour period. This was the highest daily total since May. Another 22,950 people also tested positive for the virus. The surge comes as lockdowns were reimposed throughout the country. Prime Minister Boris Johnson urged the British public to remain vigilant and abide by the new rules laid down by his Conservative government.
But I've got to stress that we're not out of the woods yet. It does still require everybody to follow the guidance, do the right thing to suppress the disease in the way that we all understand.
Across the pond, the US is faring little better in its fight against COVID-19. Daily coronavirus infections reached an all-time high on Wednesday, with 142,279 new cases. The number of people hospitalized with COVID-19 also surged to at least 64,939, another record. 10.4 million coronavirus cases and 241,809 related deaths have now been reported in the US since the start of the pandemic. These are the highest numbers globally. Governors in the worst-hit parts of the country, among them many Midwestern states, have begun to enforce lockdown restrictions. Back in Europe, Italy's Doctors' Federation has called for the implementation of a nationwide lockdown. The federation believes this is the only way to avoid a collapse of the country's medical system. As of Wednesday, 52% of Italy's hospital beds are occupied by those suffering from the coronavirus. This has led to non-emergency patients being turned away. Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte has only recently enforced curbs on public life in the regions worst hit by COVID-19. Daniel Rowell, TVB News.